One of the reasons I wrote this book is that teenagers are really vulnerable. I don't know about you, but I found being a teenager really hard. I was racked with self doubt and self loathing and huge fears about whether I would ever fit in or if people would ever really like me. And I angsted about things I had said, and I replayed conversations in my head again and again. There were so many hurtful experiences to angst about. And most of those seem trivial when I look back on them now. But at the time, they were my whole world. They meant everything to me. And I wanted in this book to help parents understand what it's like to be a modern teenager and offer some clarity about what actually helps teens and what parents can do to build teenagers' self confidence and their self esteem. Because telling a teenager not to care what their friends think doesn't work. If you want your teen to believe in themselves and to bounce through the hurt and the self doubt of the teenage years, then criticizing them for being on their phone, for wanting to impress their friends, for whatever, is unlikely to be helpful. We are far more likely to help our teens feel good about themselves and bolster their resilience through a strategy of acceptance and positive regard rather than criticism or correction. And when they do raise their gaze from their phone, we want our teens to see warmth and kindness in our eyes, a reminder that no matter what is going on in that stressful online social world, we love them for exactly who they are. They might think we're goofy or soppy and bat our love away, but they will see it. And when teens feel loved and accepted by us, they're far more resilient to self doubt and to the ups and downs of that struggle to fit in. Now, if you're thinking, well, I do that, of course I do that, I want you to do a bit of audit. I want you to spend a day or two tracking the number of positive interactions you have with your teenager versus the number of reminders or prompts or learning points that you exchange with them. So a positive interaction might be a smile, a gesture, a hug, a comment, a kind word. Do a quick audit now. So think about today or yesterday or this week. You can even look at the messages between you and your teen on your phone as a prompt. How many positive interactions can you find there? How can you remember? And how many negative ones? What was the ratio between the two? Because even making a small adjustment to make sure there are a few more moments where your teen feels like they're loved and that they're getting it right in your eyes, that can make a huge difference to how they feel about themselves. So give it a go and see what happens.